WWE Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the United States Champion, Chris Jericho, and the WWE Universal Champion, Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens, rough week last week, but still the Universal Champion, Chris Jericho, the current United States Champion, started last week off being suspended above the ring in a shark cage at the Royal Rumble. Then he lost to Sami Zayn in a non-title match on Monday Night Raw. So Sami Zayn now tonight has an opportunity to win the United States Championship when he goes one-on-one with Chris Jericho a bit later on.
I don't think it's a far stretch to say that Sami Zayn might be in the head of Chris Jericho. And hey, we may have a new United States Champion tonight.
Sami Zayn will not, nor will he ever be, the United States Champion or a 61-minute man like Chris Jericho.
Last week, I stood in this ring, and I told everyone that I have been proving people wrong my entire career. And last Monday night, I did it again because nobody gave me a fighting chance against a monster like Braun Strowman, and yet tonight I stand in this ring still your WWE Universal Champion.
You look great, KO. It's perfect right there. And you know what else? You know what else is going to happen tonight? After I successfully defend my title against that muttonhead, Sami Zayn, I'm still going to be your United States Champion and the greatest of all time. But you know what? I got a bone to pick. Yeah, I got a bone to pick with somebody else who everybody is calling the greatest of all time. Yeah, somebody who won a little game yesterday by the hair of his chinny chin. Yeah, someone who everybody's calling the GOAT. Well, you know what happens when you steal Chris Jericho's nickname? You know what happens when you call yourself the greatest of all time and you're not me? You know what happens? Tom Brady, you just made the list!
Oh my gosh.
All right, now that I took care of that stupid idiot, I got something else I want to talk about, and that's WrestleMania. Now, we all know that Randy Orton is going to face the winner of the Elimination Chamber match this Sunday and go on to WrestleMania to face them for the WWE Championship. That we know. It's a huge match. It's a big match. But I've got an even bigger match in mind for the WWE Universal Championship. Oh yeah, a huge match. Best friend versus best friend. Title versus title. Hashtag 61-minute man Chris Jericho versus Kevin Owens, champion versus champion in the main event, the biggest main event in WrestleMania history, yeah! Yeah! You want to see that?
You know what, Chris? You're right. Best friend versus best friend, champion versus champion. Chris Jericho versus Kevin Owens is the biggest main event in WrestleMania history. You're right. But Chris, I'm not sure I can fight my best friend, man. As big as it would be, I'm not sure I could...
Expecting Goldberg tonight, but not at this particular moment. Goldberg said he'd be at Monday Night Raw to answer the WrestleMania challenge for a final match for Brock Lesnar.
The perks of being an icon, you go where you want, when you want. Goldberg obviously has something to add.
So now Goldberg's the uninvited guest to the Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho party.
You got two choices, ladies. You step aside and live, or you see if you can grow a pair, step up to the plate and take me on 2-on-1. Right here, right now. Last week on Raw, one last fight against Brock at none other than WrestleMania 33. Now, I have never been one to ever turn down a fight. So Brock Lesnar, Orlando, WrestleMania 33, I accept.
Oh, boy.
Wow. Wow, what? Oh, yeah. What an announcement. You know what, Bill? I think you accepting Brock's challenge is a great choice. It's a great decision because I think Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg is going to be a perfect undercard match for KO Mania 2. KO Mania, see WrestleMania KO, you remember? Because you know what? Chris, you're right. This right here is the main event. Bill, I have a question for you. Do you know why I am the longest reigning WWE Universal Champion in history?
Yes, Kevin, I do know why. That's because you've never faced me. And if I'm not mistaken, you've got an open card for Fastlane. So, champ, why don't you step up to the plate? You and me, one-on-one, for that. Okay.
Whoa. Hold on. Hold on 1 second here, Goldberg. You can't come down here and interrupt Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens when we're spitting fire. Okay? You can't come down here and make your own matches. You know what happens, Goldberg? You know what happens to people who make their own matches? Huh? You know what happens?
How about that, WWE Universe? Goldberg just made the list!
Shut up! That's not how it works! Shut up! You don't put your name on the list! I put your name on the list! Okay? You know what? All right. You know what, Goldberg? You know what? You got a big, fat mouth. Okay? And I never liked you. You understand me? So if you want a match at Fastlane, you got a match at Fastlane. Because at Fastlane, it's Goldberg versus Kevin Owens for the WWE Universal Championship. You got it!
Well, Kevin Owens, it looks like you and your title are next.
Oh my goodness, this is great! Kevin Owens cannot be happy with Chris Jericho. Listen, Jericho's right. Goldberg can't make matches, but Stephanie McMahon and Mick Foley can. And they'd be foolish to turn this one down. Goldberg versus Kevin Owens for the Universal Championship in 4 weeks at the Raw exclusive pay-per-view event, Fastlane only on the WWE Network.
Kevin Owens has every right in the world to be very, very upset with his best friend Chris Jericho, because there's a high likelihood Goldberg could take his championship.
All it takes is one spear, one jackhammer, and we are going to have, if the match is made, a new Universal Champion. Please let it happen.
What kind of maniac puts themselves on the list?
Goldberg.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Nonetheless, it's quite the night here tonight on Monday Night Raw. In fact, we have a tag team championship match on the way.
You have to lose the Raw Tag Team titles at the